I.S.U.P.K. 53rd Annual Lord Passover.
53rd Annual Lord's Passover is going to be held down here in Florida.
It's going down.
You're here tonight to get a chance to be righteous enough to be worthy of God coming to save you.
That's right.
It's going down. The Lord's 53rd Annual Passover.
When we say we no cowards, we stop that business. We no cowards up in here.
Book your hotels now at the Holiday Inn Express and Suites, the IHG Hotel, 301 Tucker Lane, Cocoa Beach, Florida, 32926.
Y'all see this?
Comes with all your dishes, pots, pans, forks, knives.
I kind of like this. This is like an apartment, in a hotel room. You know what I mean? Yeah. This here, right here, is about to be holy ground. This is gonna be holy ground. All our beautiful, wonderful brothers and sisters from all over the world. You understand? We can boast that now. Brothers and sisters coming not only from every state, but from all over the world. I heard the numbers this year is ridiculous. We had to buy out the whole hotel.
Friday, April 15th at the Space Coast Convention Center.
My camp undefeated. You cannot debate. You just want the clout. We just want the greatest. I'm just trying to get it.
This is going to be glorious.
We don't give a fuck. You can see it in our faces. Got it out the mud. Straight up out the base.
Shalom, y'all. Shim y'all shy, Thumb. Y'all smaller thought Shim y'all shy. You tuned in live to I.S.U.P.K. Virginia with another episode of The Bible is Black. We highlight our heritage in the Bible, so-called Blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans. When we say Black, that is who we are talking about. The chosen people of God, the children of God, the Israelites, the Jews, you understand, our so-called Blacks, Hispanics, Haitians, West Indians, so-called Mexicans, Salvadorians, Guatemalans, Cubans, Puerto Ricans, Dominicans of Indian and Negroid descent, the descendants of the conquest of the New World and the transatlantic slave trade, you understand, not Arabs, Africans, East Indians, Asians, so-called Caucasians, only these 12 tribes of the nation of Israel. And today we're going to show you the Bible is black. You understand? Today's episode is La Migra, Immigration Customs Enforcement. You understand? Taking our sons and daughters right here recorded in the scriptures. You understand? Our sons and daughters being taken, being put on Indian boarding schools, being taken by Immigration Customs Enforcement. You understand? This curse has happened to our people. We're going to get it right here in the scriptures. We're going to jump into it. Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 32 says, thy sons and thy daughters shall be given to another people. You understand? And thine eyes shall look and fail with longing for them all the day long. And there shall be no might in thy hand. Meaning we're going to be looking and longing for our children all day. And there's not going to be any strength or power in our hand to get our children back, to get our sons and our daughters back. We're going to be looking for our babies. You understand? And Immigration Customs Enforcement will take our babies from us. Child Protective Services is coming to take our babies. The Indian boarding schools is coming to take our babies and our sons and our daughters from us, man. We're going to look and want and look, and we won't have the power to get our sons and our daughters and our children back, man. They're going to become ward and custody of the state because our society has collapsed, because our oppressors have triumphed over us, because these curses that the Lord put on us for disobeying the Most High, these curses have overtaken us, just like it said, Deuteronomy, the 15th chapter. It says, thou shalt beget, meaning you're going to give birth to sons and daughters, and thou shalt not enjoy them. We're not going to get to enjoy our sons and daughters. Why did he say that? But they shall go in captivity. You understand? They're going to go in captivity. This is what it said is going to happen. Immigration Customs Enforcement taking our Hispanics, brothers and sisters. This is a baby sitting in court, listening to the charges that are being rained against him. He's before a judge. You understand? He's before a judge. This baby is being taken into custody. He's being arrested by this official. They're not holding him by the hand. This baby is a prisoner. He's on his way to jail because we're going to have sons and daughters and we shall not have power in our hand. This is supposed to be a graduation, the celebration day. This is the disgusting Immigration Customs Enforcement arresting our Hispanic sister and a brother, you understand, putting them in handcuffs to arrest them on their graduation day. All right. Like that's what the Lord is talking about. That's what the Lord is talking about. All right. Sitting here in an immigration custody. You see they behind these cages and these chains because they are prisoners. The Lord said, you understand? The Lord said that we would have sons and daughters, we wouldn't get to enjoy them because Immigration Customs Enforcement is taking them away. Child Protective Services removing them from our homes. We got to flee the tropics in Central and South America. We got to flee Haiti, you understand? Because our oppressor has destabilized our economies and our society has descended into absolute chaos, that they shoot and kill each other over drugs for the United States of America. The meth, the Percocets, the heroin, the fentanyl, they being shipped and processed for America by the permanent underclass that they created with those civil wars that the CIA created in the 60s and the 70s all throughout Central and South America. Those drug cartels using U.S. Army military training and weapons that they got from the CIA, you understand? With Pablo Escobar and the Iran-Contra scandal and Manuel Noriega destabilized the society, you understand? This is a baby in jail drinking out of a bottle. You understand? He's in jail. He's a prisoner. This is Immigration Customs Enforcement arresting babies. When the Bible said our sons and daughters would be taken away, this is what the scriptures is talking about. This is a baby in court reading the charges that are against her before a United States judge. How ridiculous it is. You got some kindergartner that barely know her name, that barely can speak any language, let alone English, which she was not raised to speak. Some translator telling her that she's facing federal charges for being a baby fleeing for her life. You understand, with her parents. This is what the scriptures is talking about, vividly illustrating. You understand? You knew about slavery and the transatlantic slave trade and us being sold in iron and chains to our oppressors. This same thing happened to the tribe of Gad with those Indian boarding schools as they beat and harassed and whipped and cut their braids off and cut their hair and forced them to speak English, forced them to not speak the native languages that they were raised in, separated and cut them off from their culture and their heritage that their forefathers had passed down to them to make them less native. They said, kill the Indian, save the man. That was our oppressor's plan. You understand? Turn us into a Christian. You understand? Turn us into a Christian. Turn us into a Muslim. Shave off your head and your beard and make you Abdullahba. You understand? So you can slam your head on the ground and pray to a rock and no longer serve the God of your forefathers, which our people forfeited so that we can serve the sun, the moon, the stars, the rocks, the eagle, the bear, the goddamn wind, the totem pole, all of that nonsense we picked up from the Egyptians, that the Egyptians picked up from the Babylonians, that God separated every people and changed their language and chose Abraham out of the Middle East, out of Chaldea, to separate from his family, that the Lord could teach him was righteous and true in the earth and reestablish his people like he did with Adam through his lineage from Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, Jacob being the forefathers of the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel, you understand? That's what the Bible is talking about. All right. This has been another episode of The Bible is Black, La Migra, Immigration Customs Enforcement, taking our sons and daughters and putting them into federal custody, taking our families, separating us, Child Protective Services, taking our families apart, you understand? That is recorded in the Bible. This is a curse from the Lord. And we want to break this curse. We got to turn back and serve the Most High and keep his laws, statutes, and commandments. You can only learn to do that in the I.S.U.P.K. This has been another episode of The Bible is Black. You understand? Shalom.
I.S.U.P.K. 53rd Annual Lord's Passover.
Hey, Shalom, Israel. This is the I.S.U.P.K. down in Florida. I'm Captain of 10,000 GEN.YAHANNA. We here to let you know. 53rd Annual Lord's Passover is going to be held down here in Florida. It's going down in South Florida, Cocoa Beach.
Friday, April 15th, 2022.
The lamb, the wine, the brotherhood, the sisterhood, you understand? Good music, good weather, the palm trees, the whole nine.
This is going to be glorious. Book your hotels now at the Holiday Inn Express and Suites, 301 Tucker Lane, Cocoa Beach, Florida, 32926.
April 15th and the 16th. Don't just book for the 15th. Book for the 15th and the 16th.
It's going down Friday, April 15th at the Space Coast Convention Center.
Moses told Pharaoh we need 3 days to be able to go out into the wilderness and serve our power the way he commands. You're going to have to get that off with your boss, with your slave master. So make sure you in the building. Cocoa Beach, Florida, April 15th to 16th, 2022 is going down. We'll see y'all there. Shalom.
Black power, 144,000. I'm just trying to make 144,000. 144,000. I'm just trying to